All right, I want to welcome any viewers here. We're just getting started for the MLTP game Marble Madness versus the Capquistadors. I don't know if they're going to be putting Schmungeshma in or not. I've heard a few rumors. I guess we'll have to see how that plays out. Okay, we're just minutes from start here. It's Marble Madness versus Capquistadors for an MLTP showdown. I want to welcome my co-commentator for the evening, Spiller. Will be providing some nice color commentary. Spiller, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Glad to be here.
So I've heard some rumblings about this game. I think one thing to call out, it sounds like it's going to be Swingman's last game before he retires. That'll be very fun to watch and see how it goes.
Yeah, if you want some real theatrics to a game, it doesn't really get much better than Swingman's last game, considering how much he's done for the community. And you actually got Swingman's teammates from the last couple seasons, and D was still on his own team, and then CLT Central Limit Theorem Season 3, Rambo is on the opposing team, which was Swingman's defensive partner when they won the Super Bowl.
Wow, this will be a really exciting game then with all those players being involved in it.
Yeah, I really think it's hard to find a team that hasn't had Swingman's touch kind of on it.
Yeah, absolutely. I was seeing his post on the subreddit. It looks like he was making posts, and there's definitely a lot of love from the community. A lot of people who have gotten a lot of good advice from him, whether it be playing the game, setting up, captaining, scouting. He's definitely had a large impact in the community, and it's going to be a shame to see him go. But this is going to be an exciting game to see his final game here.
Most definitely, and I do want to note that looks like we're going to get El Sacco in place of RB Bear on defense for Capquistadors. A little surprised by that.
A little last minute sub change here. Do you know why the change was made, or are they just trying something new?
I'm assuming it's ping issues, but I do know that El Sacco is a pretty decent player. We played against him when I was on Texas in Region Wars in Pacific, and they were fantastic.
Well, it looks like players are lining up, and we're off for the start of the game. It's the Capquistadors versus Marble Madness.
Marble Madness gets the power up in the middle. Rambo gets a juke. Both flags are out. Swerve with a nice return. Marble Madness has done a real nice job in the first 30 seconds returning the flag, but Nakoba's out, and this could be, and it will be, the first cap of the game.
Ooh, a great first cap by Nakoba to put, I think that's Capquistadors in the lead.
Yes, that was a really beautiful use of the going bot. Oh my god, and another beautiful cap by D-Wiz.
Good job. There were even two defenders there. He was able to sneak right in with that boost through the gate.
But Marble Madness is able to get a... Oh my god.
Rambo comes in.
And has... Oh, that's going to be on the not top 10, folks.
Absolutely. It looks like that was a guaranteed cap there for Marble Madness.
Hopefully they can cap here. Oh, wow. And they've managed to miss another cap. Marble Madness has got to be reeling at this point. This is just unbelievable.
Yeah, those two caps there, the first one especially, that looked like a teammate error, but the second one just seemed unlucky.
Yeah, this should be a 2-2 game by far. Oh, and Sacco looks like he's lagging, so we'll probably see RB Bear come in. Oh no, we have Nick Corset.
Oh, nice quick sub out there.
And Swerve's just kind of hoping for a return. It looks like not going to come. What I love about this map is defenders have great moments, but you can look really foolish. One baller's waiting on the Pirates.
All right, I've had a couple requests to turn off the music, so I have turned that off. Hopefully that'll help remove any distractions here. D-Wiz with that rolling bomb, Rambo able to get out.
Oh, and a nice return. This game looks like it's settled down a little bit after the first minute of chaos.
Yep, both defenses able to get a nice reset, and it's a 2-on-2. Both the bases have two players from both teams, but Nick Corso able to make a nice grab. He's out bottom.
And I think I would like to note that D-Wiz is on defense right now for Capquistadors. Oh wow, the nice return by Swingman. Distractions out.
He's got that juke juice that should help him.
Yeah, it looks like we were just talking about the bases being set, and we're back to a bunch of chaos.
Yeah, Blastoff does tend to be a very chasey map.
Oh, and Swingman with a beautiful snipe. Oh,
Swingman again.
On fire.
That might... No, number one baller able to get the grab, but Swingman had a couple really good returns there.
You can actually look at the stats for a second, and Swingman has 9 returns so far in only 4 minutes. Oh, Swerve has got juke juice and rolling.
This could be a cap here.
This has gotta be. I'm just gonna stop jinxing Marble Madness because this is amazing.
I mean, that's the third time we've seen an almost, it looks like it's a guaranteed cap for Marble Madness, and somehow unable to get it.
Swerve hit Swingman into the flag. It was fantastic. Oh, beautiful bomb out by Baller. But D-Wiz is going to get away, so there's really no chance for a cap here for Marble Madness.
Swingman grabbing with Take Pro.
He's always wanted to be an offensive superstar.
Well, let's see what he can do.
Oh, Nick Corso with the beautiful snipe.
Oh, this could be another cap.
Oh, he shouldn't have gone top there.
Yeah, unable to get the blocks.
More communication on that.
Yeah, there was plenty of room for him to come a different route. I agree, there should have been that communication to be able to open up a nice entry. But Marble Madness is probably happy about that, as they're going to get another chance and able to keep it to 2 cap differential at this moment.
Yes, I would probably think that Marble Madness, even though they're down 2-0, has got to be feeling fantastic. I mean, if they converted every cap that they've messed up on, it would be a 3-2 game right now.
Yeah, with Marble Madness in the lead, but now they're trailing by 2.
And they're trailing. Oh my god, distraction with the snipe out of nowhere.
D-Wiz with some moves able to get out of base.
Oh, and Baller kisses Swingman. And Nick Corso with a beautiful return.
Distraction, good job with that team boost. He needs to get past.
Finally a cap for Marble Madness. It had to come eventually.
And that'll make it a 2-1 game with Capquistadors still in the lead.
And Baller's out. Could this be another one?
Don't jinx it again.
No. That one I don't think was my fault. Everyone else, yes.
Okay, now this one's looking pretty good here with Swerve with the rolling bomb.
And another.
He got a good defuse with that rolling bomb this time.
Marble Madness definitely got to be feeling good now. Oh, but Nick Corso goes, it just seems like they're not being able to communicate on Capquistadors where they should go to cap the flag.
Right, both of those times there's been... Oh, and here we go, there is a cap.
Swingman just murdered the entire team.
I mean, if there's only one offender in the base and 2 defenders, they should be able to set up some nice blocks for you if you give them just a couple seconds.
Oh, Swingman with the beautiful snipe.
Ooh, distraction, a nice button there.
Oh, and Swingman misses on the return.
Nice snipe by Nick Corso there.
And looks like he might get another one. I feel like this really has been an odd half, because I feel like the Capquistadors have done a much better job keeping the flag in base and returning the flag, but Marble Madness has had the much better opportunities to score.
Yeah, there's been, 2 or 3 times Marble Madness should have had a score and unable to get it. So, I mean, if you're looking at those and count those, Marble Madness should have the lead by at least a couple caps here. But it's actually Capquistadors with the lead going on to the first half.
Oh, and Swingman.
Oh, they might get it! They do get it!
Looks like we're going to go into the half tied, 3-3. And this can only play well to Marble Madness as we're moving to order. Looking at the stats, and I hate to be a biased party, but I feel like Swingman did the best with 15 returns and 20 tags.
Yeah, absolutely. No one got even close to his amount of tags. Looks like Distraction able to get just about the same amount of returns, but those tags, Swingman, an outstanding performance. We saw a lot of really great snipes by Swingman in that first half.
I definitely think he knows how important the occasion is.
Yeah, I think he's definitely given this his all, knowing it's going to be his last game. You know, it's kind of how can he end the legacy here? So he's really definitely going to want to play his hardest here tonight, and I think that's why we're seeing such a standout performance so far.
I would imagine that we will see RB Bear for CLT come into the second half, since it will be on order.
All right, we're just navigating a server switch here, and we should be able to resume play shortly once both teams are set for the second half. We're going into it with a tie score of 3-3.
And like I suspected, RB Bear will be joining the Capquistadors for this half. And I think there really should be a big shout out for D-Wiz in the first half playing defense for a big chunk of it after El Saco had to go out. And looks like Capquistadors will have the advantage with the tag pro on their side.
And Kobe able to grab it. Swingman grabs a rolling bomb, defuses immediately.
Oh, but Swingman's out.
Let's see if he can get his offensive.
Could we see a swing cap? Oh, unfortunately not. And Rambo's actually out, so this could possibly be a cap for Marble Madness if Nakoba's tag pro goes out. I always feel like the first minute on Blastoff is most chaotic. It looks like Marble Madness was able to get 2 of the 3 power-ups, and Baller should be able to come in for the cap thanks to Rambo knocking D-Wiz out with the rolling bomb.
So that'll put Marble Madness in the early lead for the second half. Cumulative score 4-3.
Yes, sir, and Swerve, if they don't boost a base, could have another one.
Oh,
But
they
a
were able to
beautiful
get
job
there.
by the entire team to get to base. Oh,
I'm looking at the... Whoop. Looked like a good chance there for number one baller, but unable to get some key blocks.
yeah, I think it was Swerve boosting into him, which stopped the cap from happening.
Nakoba.
Nakoba with a very nice snipe.
That's a really nice boost. The flight carriers really like that window over there, and if you can hit that boost over to the side, that's a really good sniping position. All right, I just wanted to mention we got a little bit of talk on the chat here for the live stream. Take Pro Wrecking agrees we definitely need a swing cap here, and Streamosaurus Rex is putting odds of 3-1 on a swing cap.
Well, we could get a Capquistadors cap at least, and we do.
And that'll tie it up again.
Tied up again. Uh-oh, is the train coming? Oh, Nakoba was a little too impatient on that one.
This is a good chance here.
Worked out poorly for them.
Oh, I thought he had it.
I thought he did too.
I think that's that 0.25 seconds creeping in again.
And Swingman's ahead of 3. Could RB Bear hold? Oh, but here comes the rest of Marble Madness.
We want that swing cap. Let's see what happens here. Number one baller able to get out. He's got a rolling bomb. That'll put a little delay on it.
I have told number one baller the entire day that no one's rooting for his team to win.
Yeah, we're trying to be unbiased, but I would love to see myself a swing cap. Nice move by Nakoba as he gets past Rambo. So Danny, this is the second half of the game. It's tied 4-4. This is the first game.
Then Nakoba will grab the rolling bomb while Baller leads Swerve for the tag pro. Oh, nice job by Nakoba, but Distraction got the rolling bomb, but Swingman was able to knock out.
Nakoba gets the return. That might set something up for RB Bear.
But I don't know where the Capquistadors defense is right now.
Distraction able to reset.
Looks like we'll get to see a reset. I really have no idea what the remaining 5 minutes will bring us. Neither team has been able to pull far ahead.
No, so far we're seeing... Oh, and there we go.
D-Wiz with the beautiful blast off to give the Capquistadors the lead.
And Nakoba's coming in with the regrab. If Swingman can get the return, which he does.
Swingman gets the return, and they get another cap.
And D-Wiz with another grab. Things are not slowing down for the Capquistadors as he's coming with the juke juice.
The regrab train is rolling through.
And he's just got to get past Rambo. He does. There's some nice blocks.
There's another one. I don't know if Marble Madness will be able to come back from this.
And Nakoba rubbing salt in the wound right here.
Oh my god. This is ridiculous.
That was
I've never seen a cap train this big.
4 caps in about, I don't know, less than a minute for sure.
But what's impressive is Marble Madness was able to get another one. Was able to get one.
Good
Both
point.
teams are bleeding.
And they're coming back in here. They got a second one.
Marble Madness has got one.
Then Swerve coming in. He's going to try to get another one.
No, it just can't happen.
That was one of the most action-packed minutes of Tag Pro I think I've ever streamed. I can't believe how many caps we fit into the 60 seconds there.
How many was it? 6?
It must have been 6. 4 for Marble Madness and
4 for the Capquistadors and 2 for Marble.
Right, yeah. 4 for the Capquistadors and 2 for Marble Madness within a minute.
And I feel like D-Wiz made the best play of all at that whole time when he went into the right corner and just sort of sat there and let everything get reset for the Capquistadors.
Right, that was very key. He was able to set up that regrab. Now things seem to have settled down slightly as both flight carriers are holding, but RB Bear, a nice snipe.
That was a beautiful snipe. And this could be a Capquistadors cap, and it is. The Koba with another one. And looks like they're going to get a tag pro.
Swingman trying to blast off. Unfortunately, he hits the spikes. We're still waiting on that swing cap.
And I can't believe in all the chaos that we just had, we didn't get one.
I'm looking at the stats now, and I want to call out RB Bear. RB Bear with 14 returns already. The second highest has 8 returns. He's got almost, well, now he's got 16 returns. He's got double the returns of the second highest player right now.
Swingman will often like to say that he helped other people get a lot of returns, but I don't believe it at all.
Well,
My stats from season 4 were all mine and not his.
I will say though, the stats do not favor a defensive player who likes to play in mint. I mean, a lot of times if you're playing contain, you will not get as many returns as your partner playing no grab.
Okay, everyone from Capquistadors now has a cap except for Swingman. Would they just send Swingman on offense?
I mean, at this point, I think the game is almost over, although I can't say that because we saw so many caps within a minute and there's a minute and a half to go, but I would love to see a swing cap this game.
Oh, and Marble Madness almost gets one.
Oh, they do get it, actually. That does count.
Got it?
Yep. Streamosaurus Rex commenting, he's asking if we can get an induced resets statistic. I think that'd be a nice statistic to have. I don't know how they'd keep track of that, though.
That would be an interesting stat. But I think, like you said, how would you determine that?
Right. I'm sure there's probably a way to do it, but...
Look at Swingman. He's on regrab. He's waiting.
All right. We could have a swing
He's
cap.
hungry.
And he's going to get the regrab. Let's see what happens.
Oh, wait. He's not.
Swerve able to reset,
Swerve is
unfortunately.
being a jerk. Oh,
Oh, we had a swing
Swingman
flaccid.
died.
15 seconds.
But looks like we will see a Capquistadors win, which, in essence, is the most important thing.
I mean, I just want to point out there were 17 caps this game on blast off. Or for both of these halves.
And I feel like 10 of the 11 in this half happened in 2 minutes.
Right, yeah, that was an insane 2 minutes as we saw a nice regrab chain set up by the Capquistadors, but then answered by Marble Madness. But they weren't able to come back, and it looks like Capquistadors are going to get the win. Final score of 10-7.
Bravo.
Sounds like Bombing Run is going to be the next map.
I think we'll have to see a swing cap on Bombing Run. I think it's just impossible that he doesn't cap on Bombing Run.
I know there's quite a few people rooting for it in chat, so I'm going to hope we see a swing cap as well. Bombing Run might be a good map for it.
And I don't think either team will make any changes. This is pretty much their MLTP lineup. And I don't think either team should feel bad about how they played, so we should see the original 8 in.
Looks like RB Bear is still set, though. I think since we're still in Origin, maybe that's why he's still sticking in. Because I don't believe he started the first half of the first game.
In the middle is a Juke Juice and 2 rolling bombs.
3, 2, 1.
And Marble Madness gets all the power-ups to start.
We're starting the game off with a swing flat. No, that wasn't Swingman. Sorry, swing return there. Swing turn? I don't know. That doesn't sound good.
No.
I'll keep trying.
We'll figure something out.
I think the swing cap is where it's at. I don't know if you can do anything else.
Yeah, I think that's the theme of the evening.
Spillerific wants a swing cap, please, as well.
That would be me.
Oh. Well, there's 20 minutes. I think there's a chance.
Like I said, I think Bombing Run is the map for him to do it. Or for him to get terribly juked, I don't know which.
Looks like Nakoba's chasing Swerve. He almost is going for the kiss. Oh, they're waiting for power-up. Swerve able to get a tag pro. Not going to do much.
And then RB Bear was able to get the other 2. But Swerve looks pretty invincible right now with that flag, so... Oh, RB Bear with a nice return.
Oh, and that take pro should help as Nakoba comes in. He's got 2 beat. Take pro expires.
First cap, and we do. Capquistadors on the board first.
Yeah, that take pro was instrumental to setting up that cap as he was able to just obliterate any of the Marble Madness players in the way. Number 1 baller, good chance it's a return for cap scenario for a few seconds here. Distraction gets a return, and number 1 baller with the cap. Quick response by Marble Madness.
RB Bear somehow gets out. Oh, I spoke too soon.
And we got power-ups coming up again. D-Wiz able to get the tag pro. He's just going to grab all 3 of them, perhaps. Leaves 1 for Nakoba.
Oh, that was beautiful by D-Wiz. I really feel like the quality of play this season on Bombing Run is a lot higher than Season 4.
Yeah, I didn't witness any Season 4 games, but what were some typical issues that would happen with that?
I just feel like the middle is being utilized, whereas in Season 4, I didn't really see it being utilized that much. You just sort of stayed away from that area except for power-ups and to use the occasional top or bottom bombs for sniping purposes.
Ooh, some nice blocks. Number 1 baller able to get a cap.
Another cap.
And now Marble Madness in the lead.
And Reckon, I'm noticing in the chat, would like us to start prefixing everything with swing.
Everything that swing does, prefix it with swing.
I'm not even sure if he just wants us to do it for everything.
Oh, we've got a swinging bomb with swing juice. Should be able to get a swing return.
Swerve. And if he gets this swing return, it's a cap.
Unable to get it. It's not a swing cap, though. Swingman's got to do that cap on his own.
Yeah.
Another return.
Swingman is all over with the swing returns.
Oh, Swingman's heading over for some swing D, and he's blocking it.
Oh, and RB Bear with a nice return.
Oh, we're going to get a swing bomb here, and he's going to get a swing grab, and he's past 1. He's got a juke Rambo, a swing juke here. Oh, and that was a swing split.
Swing flaccid.
Oh, Swingman here. Here he is. He's past
Nope.
2.
D-Wiz, leave the rolling bombs. What are you doing?
It's a return for Swing Cap. Unable to get it, though.
I think D-Wiz is actively trying to hurt Swingman.
With some nice swing jukes there. He might get swing cornered. He doesn't. He misses it.
Oh, this is quite the swing hold.
We're all rooting for him. He needs to get this cap here.
No, he's gonna get swing trapped. Yep.
It's a return for cap for distraction. And the Marble Madness. Yeah, there you go. The middle being utilized right there. Nice bomb by distraction. Be able to get out, and looks like the power-ups are up.
Yep. Oh, what happened there?
I think a bomb spawned, and someone, I don't know who hit it, but it ended up pushing distraction right into the spikes.
Oh, a nice move by Nakoba, but it ends up in a spike.
Distraction, a nice snipe. Swerve getting out. He's past a couple. Gonna use that bomb, but Swingman able to get the swing turn. Swingman sticking back on D. It's going to be difficult for him to get that swing cap if he's staying on D.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like it's kind of settled down.
Well,
but Nakoba's out in front of, looks like 3.
That should be a cap.
Oh, but he went a little wide, and looks like that ended up in a return.
This is the angle. Now, number 1 baller with the Tag Pro. This could set up a good chance for Marble Madness to increase their lead. He's got a Tag Pro lead.
Swingman's away.
Swing save there that we just witnessed. And he's coming in. Swerve's in the way. He's got to get Swerve returned.
Swerve. Come on, Nakoba. This is all you.
Oh.
So unfortunate.
That was a swing letdown right there, is where they grabbed and unable to prevent this, or unable to get the swing cap.
And looks like this half really has just been a lot of sloppiness more by the defenses.
Yeah, it's tough to get that cap if the flag's not in base.
I really feel like both defenses are not keeping a good eye on the bomb, and I feel like that's the biggest asset to keeping your flag in base. Oh, but Swerve's got a rolling bomb.
He gets a return. Nakoba with that Take Pro is going to make it difficult to get a cap. Swingman's going to have to do something to prevent the cap here. Arby Bear
He held
coming
him
in.
up just in time. And
Oh, we had a
Baller
swing
spawned.
grab. But yeah, that was a spawn right there.
Oh, and Swerve. Oh, Swerve almost has the really nice cap.
Great job by Nakoba to prevent that.
And RB Bear goes through the bombs and almost gets the return. But
And
looks
nice
like
blocks.
he's unable to. And Baller gets his hat trick. Oh, Swingman's got the swing juice.
I think Swingman might get a swing cap with that swing juice. Let's see if he can get out. He's
But there's a
out.
Tag Pro lead on Marble Madness. It's gonna
If
take some work here.
D-Wiz. Oh. Is Swingman heading for the regrab? It looks like he might be. D-Wiz needs to get out to give Swingman a chance
He'll
on that
need to
regrab.
be. Okay. Oh, if RB Bear could have gotten the return.
Yeah, he doesn't have a good shot. Swingman almost swing boosting into number 1 baller there. Oh, this is a good chance. RB Bear needs to get that return. Oh,
Oh, and RB Bear gets juked in the corner by Swerve.
that was a great wall bounce by Swerve into that corner.
I feel like people have forgotten. Oh, wow, a nice snipe by Rainbow. And I was just about to say, I feel like people have forgotten how good Swerve is.
I've just gotten word from Nick Corso that Swingman is actually going to be going O now. Apparently he was in the team channel and he heard it, so we might get a better chance of getting this swing cap. With 10 seconds left. Oh, distraction!
Oh, and
D-Wiz!
number one baller
RB
misses.
Bear! Wow, they had a tag
So
pro
it
and
looks
base,
like we're
unable to
going
get the cap.
half-
3, 2, 1.
Looks like we're going to half 3-1 Marble Madness. And what's interesting to me on the scoreboard is if you look at Marble Madness, Baller had all 3 caps, but Swerve had 4 minutes of hold. So I feel like the Capquistadors having to chase Swerve so much allowed one Baller to have some really nice regrabs and really easy caps.
Yeah, that's a good point because number one baller with the lower hold time, he was able to grab the flag and cap it quickly. Still, we've gone through 3 halves of play. Still no swing cap. I'm really hoping we can get something in the second half here. Hopefully we can get a couple though. It looks like the Capquistadors are down by 2 caps going into the second half.
And we're moving to the best server, which is Spear.
All right, and as we're getting set up on the second server, I want to give a recap for anyone that missed the first game. I believe the Capquistadors ended up winning. It was the final score 10-7, I believe. I think that's the final score. It was 10-7 Capquistadors on Blast Off. But in a turn of events, we're going into the second half of the second game, which is on Bombing Run, and the Marble Madness is in the lead 3-1.
And I really feel like Marble Madness has been the better team on Bombing Run. And if we are seeing Swingman go oh, I think it will be really interesting to see if Capquistadors can make up the difference.
Yeah, they definitely need to change something up here, and Swingman going oh just might be the little boost that they need to be able to change their strategy slightly and end up coming ahead.
And looks like we do have El Sacco back in for the Capquistadors.
Yep, and it looks like that is coordinated with that server change too, so they're definitely paying attention to the pings.
And looks like in this middle you have 2 Jukuses and 1 rolling bomb. And the Koba manages to get all of them.
Yep, and we do see Swingman going all for this game.
Major League Tag Pro, where amazing happens.
Nikoba with some excellent moves, circling around number one baller.
But unfortunately, it looks like a cap is nowhere near for either team.
Swingman with the flag.
We've got a swing grab.
He's got a swing juke here. He is able to get past 2 of them, 3 of them. They need a return here. El Sacco trying to get it. Power-ups are up.
Oh, and Rambo's going to be coming in with that tag for or juke juice.
Juke juice,
Unfortunate.
yeah, proves helpful.
Oh, and Nikoba's out.
That bomb did not help. I think they hit the bomb defensively, but it pushed Nikoba right out of the base.
Oh, and Nikoba with a nice juke.
Number of ballers been returned for cap for a while. There's the return, and here's the cap.
There's the cap.
Capquistadors are going to need 3 caps to tie the game here.
Oh, and Swingman's brought the flag. Oh, and he goes right into Rambo. But he's sitting on regrab, so we're going to get 8 more minutes.
Power-ups are up. Good job by the Capquistadors securing all 3 power-ups again. I think they got them the first time.
And they're still unable to get swerve.
Swingman with the swing regrab. Oh, number one ballers on the regrab.
D-Wiz. Oh, and D-Wiz, if they can get the return, this will be a cap for Capquistadors.
Unable to get it as Swerve makes the grab, and we got a kiss to reset things. Reset's probably not the best word to use, as both regrabs were successful. Looks like Danny's hoping for a swing trick this half. The swing trick would definitely put them into a tie game.
We need a little more excitement in this one. I think 1-0 doesn't really fit how these games have gone.
But here we go. Swingman making a clean grab. He's able to get out there. Distraction's got a Take Pro lead. They need to get Swerve returned, but Distraction with that Take Pro is going to make it difficult. Nice moves by Swingman.
Oh. In the mid is again clean.
And number one baller goes straight into the spikes. I don't know what he was doing there, but didn't look successful. Swingman's heading back. Oh, Swerve is heading over as well. Looks like Marble Man is doing a good job waiting on those power-ups. They're going to be able to secure.
They've done an excellent job.
D-Wiz comes in, steals 2 of them.
Oh, this should be Swingman's chance.
All right.
Should be able to lead him. Oh.
Not like that, he won't. Nikoba setting up the handoff.
Swingman to cap.
Swingman's pass to D-Wiz, still helping out a little bit. They need to return. Number one baller, unable to do so. They're all 3 trying for it. Nikoba gets the return. Swingman unable to get past 2.
Now they can clear the base. This is it.
Swerve with a good chance.
Looks like Swingman is the only. Oh, and Marvel Madness gets another cap.
And they've got us another one coming in here. More baller picking up all 3 power-ups. Looks like the momentum has been pretty far swung in Marble Madness's favor for this entire second half.
Yes, if I was looking for an MVP on this map, I would definitely point towards Swerve. Let me look. He only has one cap so far out of their 5, but his hold and juking has really allowed Marvel Madness to take control of this game.
Swingman with the grab. Let's see what he's able to do with it. Not much. And number one
This should be
baller.
another cap for Marvel Madness.
It's going to put the cumulative score 6-1. It's going to be very difficult for Capquistadors to come back from this. Even the swing cap will not be able to save them. Sorry, the swing trick.
What do we need now? A swing...
What do you call... Well, what do they need? 5 caps? I don't know what you call that. Swingman coming in!
Oh, this is... Ah.
Good bomb by Swingman.
We just need one. Oh, Swingman with the jukes.
Ooh, a nice wall bounce. He's past 2. They need the return. He didn't want to kiss there. Almost got it by El Sacco. Swingman still staying alive. Distraction, trying to hold him up. Unable to do so. Swingman with the bomb.
Ah. And finally, there's a swing death.
A nice bomb by
Nice
El
use.
Sacco. Swingman's on regrab.
And distractions out.
Again, Marble Madness doing a great job securing the power-ups. Number one baller able to take all 3 of them.
Oh. And swing bombs poorly. Oh, but
A
he
swing snipe.
sniped beautifully.
It's a return for cap scenario. Unable to get the return, however. Number one baller misses the lineup in that bomb.
And distraction with the return on his own team.
Swingman's in a little bit of a bind here. What's he going to be able to do with those bombs? Swerve going to be able... Oh, we got 3 tag pros. Looks like 2 of them are picked up by Marvel Madness.
And it was beautiful by Marvel Madness. Swerve could have just gone straight and gotten them all as a flag pro, but both of his defensive partners were given the tag pros instead.
Yeah, he did a good job holding back, and he knew that none of the Capquistadors able to get those, so he stayed back and let his defensive players get those.
Oh, and distraction with a beautiful snipe.
Well, we've only got 1 minute left to get our talked about swing cap. Let's see what we can do. Swingman's going to make a grab.
Okay. Oh. And unfortunately, he wasn't able to get it there.
Swingman heading over. He just wants that cap. He's heading over. He's going to be able to get a nice grab here potentially, although distraction's there to prevent it. And he's on regrab. There's only 30 seconds remaining for Swingman.
Okay, this is our chance. This is our time.
This might be the last chance for Swingman to get the swing cap. He's going to get himself stuck in the corner.
Okay, Swingman probably has one more chance.
Yeah, he's going to head over, get on regrab. Nicoba's going to get hit.
Okay,
Here we
This is
go.
our time. This is our chance.
This is your last chance, Swingman. Let's see what you can do.
Somebody get Swerve. Somebody get Swerve.
3,
Ah,
2,
and we won't see it tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, some great performance by Marble Madness on this bombing run map to lead the final score 7-1.
And again, Swerve with 3.5 minutes of hold.
Swingman sitting on the chat there, all he wanted was one swing cap. He had a couple close opportunities, but the defense was unable to set him up for the cap. We've got a lot of sad faces in the chat here as we're unable to secure that swing cap in the final minutes of the final game for swing cap and MLTP.
Should we get some interviews?
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's
I think we should bring in the folks from Marvel Madness first, and then we can get the star of the show. Yes, I'll go look for somebody.
All right.
And we're welcoming
Super serious.
Marvel Madness into the interview room.
Thanks.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Morgan.
So it looks like you had some struggles on Blast.
Yeah, I think Blastoff is a really shitty map that shouldn't have made it into rotation over maps like Colors, 45, you know.
I don't know.
Danger Zone.
The regrab is so
fuck that.
strong on Blastoff. As you could tell, they had a regrab train, and we just couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, you guys did great except for that 2-minute span in the second half where it just looked like everything fell apart, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the regrab train.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the bigger regrab trains that I've seen. I think we counted. I think both teams ended up capping like almost 10 times in a couple of minutes.
So the problem with Blastoff is I think that Noobkin worked with Ron Jeremy on that one because they wanted nothing but just a train of dick riding up everybody's asses the entire time you play that map.
It's a very accurate description. Someone should put that on the wiki.
Was designed with Ron Jeremy.
I mean, it's
I
pretty
think the
spot
real-
on. And then you guys just did fantastic on Bombing Run.
Bombing
Yeah.
Run isn't as bad. It's still pretty bad.
You know,
I love
bombing
Bombing Run.
is like just a classic. Like openness, you know, there are 3 power-ups that you get at a time. It's just like really free to you know, play our game, and
Still
that's
pretty
what it
bad.
was.
You can make some really sick plays.
Yeah.
One thing we noticed that you guys were doing really well with the middle of the map. It looks like you guys did a great job of using those bombs in the middle of the map, getting those power ups, and you know that's not something you always see. I think Spiller was mentioning last season you wouldn't see as much play in that middle of the map, but we saw a lot of use there tonight.
Yeah, I think all of us really knew how to like position to where like we knew when power-ups were coming, and so we'd bomb and then we'd go get power-ups because like they would just be fighting us for it, and so we'd bomb both of us out of the way, but then we'd be in front. And it's really
Yeah.
just about positioning.
Yeah, some maps when they're chaotic, like it's really easy to lose power-up control and never get it back for the rest of the game. But Bombing Run is nice because even though there's a lot of chaos going on at all times, like someone on the team can communicate when all 3 power-ups are spawning, and that really helps us. Like, you know, even if we lose 3 one time, we can get it back the next time and just like get on top of the middle of the map and get all those power-ups, yeah. Fuck you, distraction.
And then how does it feel to know no one was rooting for you guys tonight, and you crushed a lot of dreams by not letting Swingman cap?
Fucking fantastic.
I like crushing dreams.
Rambo, you were on CLT.
Yeah, I know.
Are you
I was-
mad that he kept wrecking instead of you?
No, please. I would have slapped him if he kept me instead of wrecking. Bad, wrecking, and Dole were all would have been better keepers than me. Except for the fact that Dole didn't really show up the next season. Discounting that.
That is a big problem. Would you like to say anything on air about Swingman before we let you go?
Swingman's great. I think he's arguably the best captain of all time.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
especially considering historical.
Mhm.
He's recognized talent through pretty much every season. He's put together, CLT, which is like one of the most feared franchises. I remember joining Tag Pro for the first time and being on Marble Madness, and like every week we would just be like, okay, we gotta win this because we don't want to face the 1 seed in the playoffs, which is CLT. Like, I don't know. He has a pretty big reputation around here for a long time, so yeah. Really sad to see him go, but he's had a hell of a career.
Alright, well thank you guys.
Thank you, Spill.
No problem.
Alright, well, here's the star of the show, what the evening was about, the Capquistadors and Swingman.
The Swingquistadors. The Cap Swingtadors. Brett Swingman.
Our commentary kind of turned into just putting swing in front of any word you could use.
Yeah, don't worry. I swung and missed a couple times there.
If D-Wiz hadn't have taken all the rolling bombs, we might have had a swing cap.
Maybe.
Sorry, it was insane. Even when I switched to defense on one of the halves, on the last half, like I kept going back on read just out of instinct.
So, why do you think y'all did so well on Blast Off? You guys really seem to have it going, especially in the second half of Game 1.
We had the flag and base.
That's it.
And you guys had a fantastic regrab train.
Yeah, they actually had. That map it's so easy to get from base to base with all those boosts. So once you get them out of position, you really got to capitalize. And they actually got one. They got like a counter regrab chain on us where they got 3 caps in a row. I think on that second half. Yeah, I think our defense held it down, so we were able to notch up a couple of caps, and then once we got up, it's tougher for them to it's tougher to catch up than to get up, because once you're ahead, then you can just hold the flag and try to kind of stall a little bit. So we were able to hold it and just run around and like try to work the clock down.
Yeah, I saw that you actually stopped the regrab train when you just got the flag, and you went by the right power-up and just stood there for about 10 or 15 seconds, and that allowed the game to calm down.
Yeah, that was our strategy.
And you
Laps over
played
caps.
really well on defense in the first half. I saw that you had to kind of play both sides.
Oh yeah, I knew going into this week that switch to defense to try to get Swingman that swing cap. So I've been practicing in scrims and stuff. I guess it worked out, but the swing cap part of it didn't work out, unfortunately. Yeah, I was telling him, like, I guess, like, it'd be nice to give him the swing cap, but at the same time, getting the token cap is kind of hollow. You want to get a real swing cap, so we didn't ask them to, like, lay down just to give it the cap. It'd be kind of against the spirit of it.
While you guys did do well on Blast Off, you guys kind of struggled on Bombing Run. What was kind of the reasoning for it, you think?
We did not keep the flag in base.
This is very true.
That came back to the I was mentioning earlier, a lot of times out of instinct I kept going on regrabber going to offense and leaving El Sacco on defense by himself, and they cut the flag out a lot. And then they were able to, like, I remember Swerve specifically just went up and down on our side of spikes and I couldn't do anything about it.
Swerve had about almost 8 minutes of hold on Bombing Run against you guys. He was doing fantastic.
Yeah.
So, Swingman, is there anything that you would like to say to the Tag Pro community as your last game wraps up?
Thanks everyone who played with me. I had like infinite teammates. Oh my god, 6 seasons worth of teammates. I stick around. I might, like be a coach or general manager. I don't know. We'll see. If I have time. Probably not though. I'm gonna run out of time after my summer ends in late September. But thanks to everybody who played with me, and just it was a real fun ride.
Yes, I think I can say for the Tag Pro community, you were probably the best captain that Tag Pro has seen, and it will take a lot to see that surpass. And I think if we could, we'd like to hear your dogs bark one more time if they're around.
Yeah, I'll make sure to get the dogs on the microphone at some point before I head out in late September.
Alright, Ron, do you have anything else for him?
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, it was a really great game to watch. You guys had some good dominance in Blast Off. Unable to get the swing cap and Bombing Run, but it was still a very exciting game to watch as Swingman was playing his final game in the MLTP.
Thanks a lot for streaming, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Good games tonight, guys.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Well, that'll about do it. We had some nice closing interviews with both teams, and I do want to once again thank Spiller here for the co-commentary. A great job adding some nice color commentary.
All right, like I usually do. To sign off the stream, we just got to say it. Got to say it. Okay, here we go. Swing that big dick.